Hi, and welcome to another Secure CRM video. Today we are actually going to be going over the process for when a customer adds a credit card and they get the payment authorization and submitting that authorization and what that entire process looks like. So starting off, we're going to be on the customer's account screen. We've already talked to the customer. They are willing to make a payment via credit card. We're going to go here to the Payment Methods tab, and we're going to add a credit card for this customer. Now we're going to add the credit card information. When the check mark is green, we know that it's a valid card. We're going to add the expiration month as well as the expiration year and the 3-digit code on the back of the card. Then we're going to go over and add the billing details. And it's normally the first and last name of the consumer, but you definitely want to confirm and check to make sure that the information that you are adding is the information that is included or appropriate for this particular credit card. So we're going to add the information here. Pocatello, Idaho, and the zip code. This is very important. Ensure that the address, the zip code, and the CVV are all accurate for this card. Do not assume that it's the address on the account because that address could be different. You're going to put for the phone number that you're talking to the customer on currently. Obviously, you know that this is a good phone number, so you want to use this phone number and add it to the payment screen. And then you also want to add a valid email address if there isn't one on the account already. We're going to add a test email. Once you hit submit, you should get a green submit button. If the submit button is gray, that means that there is something or some field in this form that you either have not filled out or that's incorrect. You can just go back and make sure that all of the fields are accurate, and then once that's done, you can tab through and then you should get the green submit button. Then you go ahead and click submit. You will see where it says the credit card has been added successfully and an authorization has been emailed to the customer. You can also see that the pay email that I added into the form was actually included there as well. So once you add the credit card or check, the customer is automatically going to get an authorization email. In this case, the email should have been sent to this email address here, as well as this email address. But let's check to see if that's there. Oh, and there it is. So the customer is going to get an email and it's going to say that it's only intended for, and then it's going to be the first and last name that you actually placed on the form. It's going to tell them that a new payment method has been added and that they need to authorize the payment. There's a click here link and there's also the full link here if the click here link does not work. Once they click on the click here, it's going to open up another page where their authorization is going to be visible. It's going to have today's date, the information that you added or that's on the account, and of course it's going to have the lender, the reference number, and the client ID. It's then going to go through the disclosures, the general authorizations, the electronic communication, and them stating that they're going to agree to get SMS notifications. Then it's going to go through to the payment account details, and it's going to show the card number, the expiration date, and all of the other details that you added. There is a field for them to type their name. So I'm going to type, what was this lady's last name? Hillary Roberson. Okay, we're going to type her last name here. And then you're going to get a little box here that says draw your signature. The customer is either going to use their mouse if they're on a computer, or they're going to go ahead and use their finger if they're looking at this on a mobile device. So with their mouse or their finger, they will attempt to add their signature there, and then they're going to click submit. Once they click the submit, they will go through to the authorization, and that authorization will take them to the Secure CRM page. And that's it. Once you go back to the account, if you click on the Authorizations tab, you're going to see their their signature here, as well as the IP address that it came from and the timestamp. And then you're also going to, if you actually refresh the comments, you're going to see where they opened up the email and it was delivered. So you're going to see that notated in the comments. And that's it. So once you get that authorization, or once they get that authorization form, you can actually view it right there on the screen, and it's showing as received. What you'll also see is when the customer actually signs the authorization and you actually see the signature and the timestamp and the IP address here, it will also attach a copy of the document under the Documents tab in the account. So if you click on the document link, you will see a copy of the authorization as it was signed by the customer. And then in addition to that, the customer will also receive a copy of that authorization to their email as well. So if you go to the email, it'll say authorization confirmation, and this will say, your payment authorization has been received, a copy has been attached for your records. And then if they click on the attachment, they will see the exact copy that we have here in our office. So we have a copy for their records and a copy for us that's added to the document screen or the document tab, in the account for our records. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video and my channel to be notified of additional videos that are coming in regards to Secure CRM and other applications.